Hi, I'm Bill Shaw from Copemaster. We're here at Tools Plus doing a little demonstration. And we have the coping machine here called the Copemaster. And what it does is it put a cope on the end of your lumber so you can do an inside corner. So what it's basically doing is cutting the profile into the end of the board so it can match up and cover the other piece for an inside corner. Okay? A cope is much more forgiving and much quicker to install than a mitered joint. And here I have a little demonstration of a cope piece in a corner, and I have this wall is movable. And right now when it's lined up, that's at 90 degrees and you can see the cope fits. And if I move it to 88 degrees, you can see the cope still fits. And if I move it to 92 degrees, it still fits. Then I can even swing this piece down and make the ceiling out of level, and you can see 92 degrees, ceiling's out and the cope still fits, and 88 degrees, ceiling's out and the cope still fits. So a cope is a very forgiving joint, and it's much quicker to install than a mitered piece. So what the Copemaster does is lets you make the copes very quickly and accurately and reproduce them. And it works like a duplicator or a key copier in your hardware store. What we have here is a template, which is a coped piece of molding that we did freehand on the machine. Okay, so this piece looks like this on the end. And we have our workpiece. Then the saw blade, it's a 10-inch saw blade with special teeth on it. Saw blade is in this carriage that floats on linear bearings in an X and Y direction. You can see how easy it floats. Okay, so what we do is we bring the stylus up against the template, and as we trace over the template with the stylus, the saw blade reproduces the cut on the workpiece. This crown molding takes about 10 seconds to cope. So in production, all you do is you take your pieces, you put them in here, you cope them, and the way to make money is to cope a whole bunch of pieces, like 50 or 100 pieces of baseboard. Then when you go to install, you're drawing off a coped pile, you just measure, cut, and nail them up. Most guys are at least doubling their production on the overall installation time for their cope material. If you have a job like a coffered ceiling, or if you're wrapping dental blocks in the outside of the house and you got 600 copes to do, you're going to way more than double your production. It's amazing how much time and energy you can save by using the machine.